Man walks 6 hours to and from work every day, but then, coworkers discover the truth. Trying to find a good job can be a pretty difficult task. Spending hours making sure that your resume is just right, then filling out an unimaginable amount of applications. And if you're fortunate enough to be considered, sitting through interview after interview explaining why you deserve the job. Needless to say, it's a stressful process. Unfortunately, people who are homeless looking for a job have it way worse. Trying to find a way to the interview, having clean clothes, and getting a shower beforehand are just a few of the struggles they go through. This one homeless man was absolutely determined to get a job, and you won't believe what he had to endure to make it happen. Looking for a job is typically a bit of a struggle, but Maurice had it a bit worse. He was homeless, without a car, and only $1 in his pocket. They decided that Paulo had something they wanted, so they decided to bring him in for an interview. Unfortunately, Paulo lived very far from the factory and had no way of getting there. Luckily, his interview went well, and he was offered a temporary position. Paulo knew that it could eventually turn into a full-time job, so he continued to make the 6-hour trek to and from work. They grew worried about him, so they decided to intervene. They politely asked me, "Where do you live?" And I didn't want to tell them at first I was homeless, because of pride, but they were not gonna let that go, said Paulo. We needed to do something, and what could we do? I immediately called, and we checked United Way. We got him shelter and food that night, said Paulo's manager, Kelly Johnston. They offered him shelter, food, and a place to do his laundry. Paulo wouldn't have to walk for hours to get to work anymore. Thanks to Paulo's determination and the help of his co-workers, he continued to be successful. Now Paulo has a living wage, a house, and a car to show for all of his hard work and dedication. He just has that attitude that just grabs you. His personality, his smile, and that's what I think really hit home for me. He'll be here any day that they need him because he wants to really succeed in life, said his manager. She's my world, she's the reason why I don't give up, said Paulo. How does Paulo feel about all of this success? It just feels like a dream come true. Started from nowhere to a new company and new family, and it's a blessing, he said. Paulo did whatever it would take for him to get to work. Even if that meant walking for many hours a day.